Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
Defending the state championship is never an easy proposition, as you tend to get everybody's best shot along the playoff road. Quincy Notre Dame soccer can attest tonight, taking on an Alleman team that was surprisingly game. QD up 1-0 in the first half. This is Cassidy Foley going upper 90 to give her team a 2-0 lead, but that would be the sum total of the scoring in the first half. Second half, Foley playing setup woman, point guard to the extreme, great centering pass to Hannah Cobb, and because Cassidy Foley was so good at it, the same combination would hook up minutes later. Again, Cassidy Foley with one of her school record 5 assists on the night. That one to Hannah Cobb, who makes it at that point a 4-0 lead. Things went much better, at least in the first half of the second half for the Lady Raiders. This time it's Hannah Thomas coming free off the assist from Cassidy Foley. Bang, it's now a 5-0 lead. Then Jordan Frericks, just as this big, ugly, nasty bee would sting me in the neck. But look at the highlights. I kept it still, Stephen. 6-0 at that point. Q&D ends up winning 6-3 is your final, and moving on to the sectional championship game where they will play a yet-to-be-determined opponent. Quincy High School moving on to a regional championship game tonight, beating Alton 3-1. MJ Garkey, Haley McNay, and Taylor Eisenberg with goals for the Blue Devils in that game. Up next for Quincy High School, a showdown on Friday night with Edwardsville, who was a 1-0 winner over Granite City. More soccer coming your way right now. Jacksonville and Highland go tied through 2 overtimes. They go to penalty kicks, and the Crimsons stay alive at Chatham Glenwood, beating Highland 3-1 in that extra session. The Hannibal Pirates looking to start their district championship run against Marshall today. Bree Johnson would score the first goal of the game from the edge of the box right here. 13 minutes in, the Pirates leading this game 1-0. Minutes later, it is the super senior Teresa Sheffer scoring on a left-footed volley, and this is going to ring true. Beautiful shot from her, 2-zip. Pirates at that point, but we're not done. Shortly thereafter, it's Lauren Whelan scoring from a ridiculous distance. That was great stuff from her. Misplayed by the keeper, 3-0 at that point. Hannibal adds 3 more in the second half and wins going away 6-0. Up next for the Pirates' efforts, they get a rematch. We'll do it one more time with fun and with passion as Hannibal and Moberly will show down on Thursday night for a district championship in that one. One boys soccer score from the regular season to pass along tonight was Fort Madison going on the road and beating Danville. 4-2 was your final in that game. Braxton Williams with a hat trick for the Bloodhounds. Marion County trying to keep its baseball Cinderella run alive tonight in the 1A district championship game against La Plata. Bad first inning in this one for Marion County. 9 total errors led to 8 runs. This time it's Nathan Peterson scoring. Jace Peterson at that time, and then Hunter Howe hits one up the middles. And it was just that easy tonight, unfortunately, for Marion County, as they ended up losing an ugly 13-1 game, but a nice run in the postseason, nevertheless, for the Mustangs. Couple of scores from Missouri, at least one we have on the Missouri playoff docket. Ellsbury a winner over Clopton at Clopton 6-3. Ellsbury will get the winner of the game that was going on as we speak between Louisiana and Barrett Academy. That game not yet completed. We'll get you a score on the internet coming up. And in regular season action tonight, it is El Presidente, Andrew Jackson with a 4-hitter to lead the Jacksonville Crimsons past Springfield. 9-0 was your final there. How about some softball today? Regional semifinal fun tonight as Griggsville Perry and Payson Seymour went at it. Bottom of the first scoreless game. Peyton Bonds hits a 2-run home run right here, the first of her career to put Griggsville Perry up 2-0 at that point. But Payson would fight back in this one and fight back hard. Great game being played in this one early on. Emily Mast with a single coming up right here. That would plate a run to make it 2-1. Still Griggsville leading as Kaylee Gregg would come home to score that one. Then it's Checka Bowie going right here, singling to left, scoring another run. We're tied up at 2 apiece. Payson would later take a 3-2 lead on a drop third strike. You know what, though? Next inning, Kenzie Flowers and McKenzie Vineyard starting the run in this ball game, and it would be Griggsville Perry exploding for the victory in this one. They end up winning by the final count of 13-3 to advance on to the regional championship game. How about Western and Liberty? This a thriller as well. Rachel Motley on the hill, and she is darn tough to hit against right here, starting things off with the strikeout. But how about Shelly Ormond? She's going to launch her first career home run, about to light them up, light them up, light them up. She's on fire. Nice stuff from her right there, as it's a 1-0 lead for the Liberty Lady Eagles at that point. The Eagles got a strong start in this one from Adrian Siebers as well, working strong on the mound right here to end the third inning with a strikeout. Western hung in this game with great defense and some late timely hitting, though, as the Wildcats pull one off on Liberty's home field. Walk-off single gets it done as Western gets the victory 4-3 to advance on to the regional championship game on Saturday. Other scores to pass along today. West Hancock in 2A. Looking like the real deal at Carthage today, winning by the final count of 10-0 against Macomb. Also, Beardstown season comes crashing to a halt at the hands of Porta. In 1A today, walk-off game-winning RBI from Cheyenne Thomas as West Prairie pulls off the upset and beats Allwood 3-2. And how about Brown County hosting their own regional and looking good at it today as Emily Kitchell comes up going 2 for 3 at the plate with a couple of RBIs to lead her team to the victory. Also, we mentioned state golf today. As Ross told you at 6 o'clock, big day for the Louisiana Bulldogs. They're still playing baseball, some of these guys, including Brendan Ross and Dylan Smith. They flew actually today from southern Missouri all the way back tonight for the Clopton game, so that's why that game is not yet in. Second place finish there, Brendan Ross leading the way with a 168. Palmyra finishes 8th as a team, led by Hunter Baggett, who finished 32nd on the day. The big story for Hannibal today, not one, but 2 All-Staters, as Alec Abel fires a 72 today. Scott Cockrell fires a 73. 2 guys in the top 15. Great showing to end the season for the Hannibal Pirates. And a couple of college signing notes to pass along. Congratulations to Keokuk track and field phenom Darian Sanders, who signed today with Iowa Central to continue his track and field career, and as well to Fort Madison baseball standout Jonathan Temenak, who has signed with Missouri Southern. So congratulations to those 2 fine gentlemen as well.
All right. I may be wrong, but I definitely saw some Sensational 7 stuff.
I think we got off to a good start.
Some good stuff in there.
We're rolling a little.